Hi everybody and good morning. My name is Ms. Hanan Al-Shair and I am your English teacher, as you know. So since we are sitting at home right now, we're gonna take all the lessons online, inshallah. So let's start first with the reading. As you know, each Wednesday we take a reading lesson. So today we start with the story of Bad Dog Dodger. Now, in this story, before we start it, we have to take the vocabulary of the story. So first, I want you to see this picture. What can you see in this picture? There's an ear of an animal right here, and this body of some kind of animal. What do you think? Yeah, maybe it's about a dog because the story is about Bad Dog Dodger. So maybe it's about a dog. Okay, what about the genre of the story? We learned that each story, it has a genre or a type. So what is the type of this story? Yes, it is realistic fiction. So what does it mean, realistic fiction? Can you remember? Yes, realistic fiction, it means it's a story I made it from my imagination, but it can happen in the real life. It can happen for you, it can happen for me, it can happen for everybody. Okay, so that's why we call it realistic fiction, because part of it is real and part of it is fiction. Okay, what about the author of this story or the writer of this story? The author of this story, it's written by Barbara Abercrombie, illustrated by Laura Oversett. Now, before we start the story, we learned that every time we have to learn the vocabulary first or the new words, because learning new words, it will help us to read, it will help us to write better paragraphs, it will help us to have more terms and more words in our mind to use it in speaking. So let's go for the page 263, go back. And let's see this story, which is Rabbit Tricks. Now, before you start, I want you to go for Pearson Relies and to enter the website and to listen to the story from the speaker. After that, give me in a white paper all the words that is written in a yellow color, which is treat, chewing, dripping, practice, whacked, grabbed, and chased. And let's go now over these words and know what does it mean. For the first word, chased. What does it mean, chased? It means when you run after somebody. Sometimes, for example, you are running after your sister, after your dog, after somebody. So to run after somebody, we call it a chasing or a chased. I was chased by my brother. Somebody chased me in the garden. So chased, somebody is running after you. And this is some sentence about it. The girls chased each other through the snow. This is the first one. What about the second word, which is chewing? Now, what do you see here in the picture? Yes, the dog is chewing a bone. So chewing is to mean you are crushing something with your teeth, crushing it so hard. So the dog is happily chewing his bone. Sometimes you are not chewing bones, obviously. You are chewing some type of food or meat or vegetables. So chewing is to move your jaw or your teeth to crush something. Dripping, falling in drops. That can be from the bathtub, from the mouth of a dog, the mouth of any animal. So dripping, to have some water dripping out of the mouth, or falling in drops. The faucet, this is a sentence about it. The faucet, as you can see right here, this is the faucet. The faucet was dripping after I finished doing the dishes. Dripping, it means the water is dropping and falling in drops. Grabbed, it means took suddenly. Alice leaned over and grabbed my book. Grabbed, to take something by sudden, that the one in front of you, he will not be ready for that. So this is the meaning of a grabbed. What about the word practice? I need you to practice more reading and more writing in your home, please. Practice, it means to train yourself more and to read more, or to train yourself in writing or reading or anything. So practice means a training session. Karen has piano practice after school. Then we have the word treat. Treat is a gift of food or drink or anything that makes you happy or excited. For example, if I come to you and I want to tell you, oh, I brought you a treat today. What do you think when I say treat for you? So you think about some kind of candy maybe, or some kind of gift that I'm bringing you. So a treat is some kind of gift or something that is good, that will make you happy.